It's never a good choice to simply walk to people and impose your own point of view. Or even if you're right, tell them that they're wrong. See, a lot of people nowadays don't feel too comfortable. They don't feel worthy of almost anything in life. And when people feel down, everything they do is kind of wrong. When people are in confusion, you never know what they will do. They never know what to do either. And therefore, you can't expect anything out of them. They don't seem to have any direction and the such, so they're just acting impulsively. They want this, they want that. You never know in the end. But one thing is kind of sure. Going to them and telling them their action is not good, can actually this can actually happen a bit as an enforcement to what they already kind of feel like. Because when you're confused, everything that you're doing is wrong. Especially if people have been in this state for a long time, then not only are they just confused and they feel that everything they would do is a bad choice, they might already develop or may have developed the habit of thinking that whatever they have done was bad, and they would spend their energy creating regrets and wanting to not have done it and have done something else instead, right? Any of the other choices. And this is again not a good thing. So one would ask how to approach people. See, if you want to help people and tell them that there is always a better point, going to them and telling them their point is wrong, well, that will kind of rarely work, if it will work at all. Because I said before, when people feel down, they already feel bad about their choices. You don't need to go to them. And when you tell them that what they're doing is not good for them, they'll feel much more of a failure, even if that's not gonna be your intention. But at the same time, if they don't know you, they also don't know if that's your intention or what your intention is, because again, they're confused with their life choices, they're confused with everything regarding their life. What do you think they'd be like when it comes to someone else and their points of view? Don't forget that people also have a huge fear of being judged. Let's not forget, Christianity has put 1,000 years of fear into our ancestors, right? And they have spread this fear to the entire world. When Europeans started conquering the world and expanding, and well, the karma of 1,000 years can be quite heavy, even on us nowadays. So, if you truly care about people, well, you should realize that you don't go and impose your points of view or tell them of a better point. You should instead rule by example. Be an example by yourself, and when the people feel ready to change, well, they will come to you and try to ask you. You can start up your own YouTube channel or social media channel. You could actually start a TikTok channel and, present short videos, because people don't seem to have much patience nowadays. Because when they're living in impulses, they don't have much of a pleasure, right? To wait. They don't have a passion to wait for things. They just want it done. They just want to be at the finish line. They don't care much about the journey. But the journey is all that matters, because that's where the life is. That's where the challenges are, right? The finish line is just one simple moment. If it's defeat or victory, that's up to you. It's just meaning that you put in your head. If you spend all the time living the let's say the journey, well, whether you finish or not with a success, or whether you finish with the so-called failure, that doesn't matter. Failure teaches you things, and victory, well, it also feels good. So it all matters how you feel life, how you see life. So if you care about people, don't rush to them. Become introspective and learn things about yourself. Once you learn about yourself, how you function, what things piss you off, what things trigger you, you will find it much easier to simply correlate with people. And therefore, you will have a much easier time presenting certain points to them. Once this happens, well, and you are more understanding of the core problems of society, and you also present or are capable of presenting solutions, but only when you're asked by these people. See, you have to make life childish. You have to make life a curiosity. And, well, only if asked, respond in a certain way. Try to have them challenge their minds. Don't give people direct answers, because most likely they will take those for granted. They will simply leave, and to them it's just nothing else but a distraction. People who aren't ready to take responsibility in life, they're looking for anything that can distract them sufficiently so that they run away from their responsibilities and especially their pains, right? So you don't want to do that, because once you give people food for thought, well, you're not going to make them more responsible. So become introspective if you truly want to help people. If you find out what annoys you, well, you live in the same sick society as the other people, so most likely that which is pissing you off is kind of pissing off the other people as well. You know, an overexploitative job, not having enough time for you, toxic people in their life and as such, choices made throughout different hardships that this society has been putting in front of us, and well as life. Yep, these are things that not you are going to be affected, and if you truly are, well, your help, your choices in life might actually be a guiding principle for the others. So all this being said, hopefully this video was introspective enough. Take care. Feel free to view any other content on this channel. Take care. Wishing you an awesome day. And, well, Ferenc on board signing out.